Hello and welcome back to the Run Across Europe. Still in Germany. 2 more days to go. I think the nearest town is, what was it called, Lingen, something like that, but some lovely views now. Just been having a really nice day. Well, it started just by busy roads coming out of the town of Tübingen, but it was still a cycle path, so it was nice. And yeah, where did I leave you yesterday? Yeah, I just was running in to the campsite. I think I had like 10k left when I left us, and I was going alright, but then I could see the rain moving in, big storm clouds, and then it's really near shit. So that was slowing me down. It's like I had to walk the last like kilometre or so, just holding it together, looking at the storm come in. But thankfully I made it, and yeah, campsite was alright. Didn't do much, just ate, slept, and the likes. But yeah, this morning then I went and got memory cards and camping gas, got all sorted. But I went to get runners, and the shop that has the Hofgut that I want to buy, the Intersport, I had 2 of them. And one was called like Adventure and had the camping gas as well. So, but the other one was on the way. So I went in and I had the trail running shoes, but I wanted the road running ones. So, but I was like, I don't know, I just haven't. There isn't that many of them, so it's weird that there was 2 in the same place. But I went to clamber on to the next one, saying at worst I'll at least have these trail running ones again, you know. They just didn't have any runners, it was all hiking. So runner list, but got a few memory cards, so it's not the worst. Lovely views down now. So I had to do a lot of elevation. I just climbed a big, that's what you could call it, a mountain. I think actually I forgot to check if they were the Alps, even though they definitely weren't yesterday. But I think what I just went over is those mountains, to be honest. I lost sight of them today, being down by the highway, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, had the pretty big hike there. It was through a lovely forest, and I was like, I'll record, but I'm just moving so slow when you're hiking. You got up to like 20%, and I thought it would continue. I'm only about 5-10 minutes past it, but I think we're doing all right now. The sun's finally come out. It's been raining most of the day, just like drizzling. I've had to just stand in once or twice when it got heavy, but it wasn't too bad. I kind of needed to stop at them times anyway, except for the one time it really started lashing. There was a bus stop, so I pulled in, and I was like, it was a fairly, I think I might have been at route, I might have been in Reutlingen, but I was like, I'll make a coffee, you know, hopefully no one comes to the bus stop. But so, and it wasn't a big one, like, and I had my back right against the glass, you know, tiny little bench, and I'm sitting on it, making me coffee, and I just finished the coffee, and there doesn't a man show up with her daughter, and they're like standing in the corner of the thing trying to hide from the rain. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then whatever way the wind blew, drops from the bus stop started going into my coffee, so I just threw it out anyway. I just left, because this is gorgeous. I love sparrows. What was I saying? Oh yeah, all the shops, like the shoe shop and the memory card, they all open at 10 here. So I was up and out by 9, but so I just got food, and then made myself like kind of lunch before I got going. So yeah, it's been good going so far. What was it? Did I say? Yeah, 26.7 kilometers. Right on to the shop as well. So we're nearing 28, and then I think it's just under 20 to go. Just really check the directions and all that. 300 meters, take a right. What's it saying? Oh yeah, just put a bus stop and got going, and yeah, feeling good. This campsite I'm going to have to get there by 6, it was saying. You know, it's explicitly said it, so I think we're doing alright. 25 past 3, 20 to go. Should be alright. This way. No way. Don't take me off road. No, there's no one down there. Thank God. This is what the GoPro is for though. These wide views, like I found it never do this justice. You'd be standing there for ages with if you tried to do one of those panoramic pictures or something, you know. I hope it's picking it up good, because I can only watch them back on the GoPro, you know. Just bank them on and release later. If you're enjoying the show, like and subscribe, and you know, if I ever do this again, I'll do it correctly, upload as I'm going, and have it all sorted, you know. Please come this way, see. Oh yeah, I meant to say as well, a couple of days ago I super glued the handlebar together, so I hope it stopped clicking as much. I haven't got to watch back the last few episodes. I've just been busy. The campsite last night, there was a woman, actually this isn't funny, but I thought it was funny at the end. There was a woman there with a black eye and a cast on her wrist, you know. And straight away, like, you know, she's like at least 40s, say in her 40s. And you know, you just don't see that much. So obviously, the first thing you're thinking about is domestic violence. And then her fellas walking around. They had a tent, a big TV kind of one, like, so. I don't know if they were there long term, you know, because this was right beside the town, Tübingen. Normally I don't stay in campsites this close to town, just because I wanted to do that bit of shopping. But any time experience is, you do get more stuff. I don't know, like I don't want to call them degenerates, like it's, you know, when you're out in nature, normally it's only tourists. This didn't have a touristy feel, you know. But your man, he was just walking around like such a prick. Just in his face, it was really unfriendly, you know, and like, so if there was anything innocent in this woman's black eye and wrist, you know, I'd be overcompensating if I was him, saying hi to everybody, you know what I mean? And he was drinking, just having a few cans. I think one of the other campers, your man seemed like a tourist, but the other guy, and yeah, nothing too much to that, but because I got there late, you know, so having cans was nothing to notice. But then this morning I had two benches that had a little teepee over it. I sat down to make me coffee in the morning, and he sat down, and he brings a can of beer with him, like 7 in the morning, and starts having a beer with his coffee separately, like not mixed. And I was just like, what the hell, you know what I mean? Have some shame, like, just you know, it's not really confirmation that he's what happened. Yeah, your woman was with him and walking around, and you know, they were together with that guy last night drinking. I don't know their business, you know what I mean? But just having to kind of 7 a.m. in a campsite. It was just like, at least hide it, you know what I mean? Like, just have some shame. This is phenomenal. I do remember saying yesterday, how was it the other day, but about the Black Forest, and then I said that I was like, why is it so famous? I don't know any other forests. I meant in Europe, not in you know, obviously there's like the Amazon forest and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, just in Central Europe. I can see why now though, the more I see it. It's absolutely huge and it's class. Couldn't get any batteries for the GoPro though, seems to be a problem. The man was like, you can order them and we'll get them for you. But obviously I don't have time for that, you know. Although I could order ahead if I knew I was going to. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to Sanda like I was saying, but my mate who lives near Munich. But to get them, I might. See, I have 3, so they're it's working. But in Germany, it's very good for getting electricity and stuff, you know. I did have 5, but the blue tabs that you pull to take them out came off, 2 of them. I think it's like getting cooked in the heat. They expanded and stuff, you know. And I was really careful with the second one. First one, kind of fair enough, but the second one, I don't know, it just seems to be a problem with them. Now, it is from my brother's camera, and he's had them a while, so they're not like brand new batteries. But the other 3 are working for the minute. How we doing for time? Because I have the 12 minutes grand. I have the batteries now, or I have the memory cards, but I still can't record loads because, well, with the memory cards still, if I keep up with this current rate, I have a terabyte extra now, so that should get me close to Istanbul. But the batteries, yeah, I can only do like the 30 minutes anyway, so like I've said before, I don't know, it was something I wanted to do, the run. I wanted to raise money, you know, check out the link in the bio for Autism Assistance Dogs. But I also thought the recording would be good, but the more I see this, I'm like, oh, this is, maybe no one's watched this, but I think this is lovely. I'd watch this. So I just mean I'd love to be getting more of it, you know what I mean? If I had another battery and all that with me, I would have got the hike up as well for people that wanted to see that, you know. It's always next year. I have some really old road shoes that I brought with me. You know, I've got a new pair there, but they're a bit wet, so I put these ones on, and then I was going to buy the new ones and throw these out. They're actually alright, like they've been holding up. I think as I haven't worn them in a while, their sponginess has come back, you know. Just for, they never were that bad, but I said they might degrade soon again, but just for now they're doing alright. when I was waiting for that computer shop to open, I was saying it only opened at 10, so I got there about 9, got the food, and then it was a real tourist, or not tourist, real student town. Students everywhere. I don't know if they're still in school or what, but everywhere, big groups. And there was, I think the university was right beside the shops, but they had a bike shed and there's somewhere to sit with a little table in front of it, you know. So I sat there to have coffee and the rolls and stuff, and but there was just kids going by, not kids, you know, university students. This one guy just looks, I had the bag at the front of this open. There's one guy just looks at it and just goes, groovy. I just laughed and gave him a thumbs up. They seem to like, you do overhear them using like English expressions sometimes in their conversations. You know, like, I overheard these two girls and one of them started like rapping out the camp one day. And, you know, the other one's like, that is fire. Yeah, I don't know, just groovy's a word they use. I just thought it was funny. I really want to see this on the TV, see what comes out. I know I'm here right now, like, but this is so cool. I feel like the double rainbow guy. I don't want to keep going on about it, I just want to record it. I really can't get over how much novelty helps long distance running for me anyway. I'm interested to try it when I go home. When I finish this, like I want to do, you know, 100 kilometers in 24 hours on a track, you know, just to see what it's like. Because when I get to the spots like this, I forget I'm even running, you know. Obviously I've been doing it for a couple of months, so it does just get under your feet and you forget about it, but yeah, it's just something I even found before I left. Like when I was, you know, the first time I did like a marathon distance on my own, just like I've said before, I've never officially done a marathon, but I live in Swords in Dublin, just out the Houghton back was 42, so even though I've been there before in a car and stuff, like the novelty just really, I noticed, had such a strong effect. So, you know, I got my base fitness up to do. I thought I'd do 20-30k a day regularly, and then add another 5-10 for the novelty of, you know, what that would carry me each day. Because even if it's brutal, This could be around the corner, you know. Definitely not disappointing me, Germany. right on the main road here. Unless they have a bike path behind it. No, they have one beside it. It's so great getting around here. But compared to the early days in England and Wales and even Ireland, 30 minutes. How's that battery down? 10%. I keep going till the battery runs out. At least for a couple more minutes. I do need to go to the bathroom, and I should have done that before I got into this main road. Alright, end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, I think we've got not that much more left in Germany. I think maybe like 3-4 days. If I go straight for Innsbruck, I have to look at the map. Could be as much as 200 or more kilometers, but yeah, enjoyed that myself. Auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow.